Gamers! Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club! Sorry, let me wait. It's 10 a.m. I never wake up this early. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club! I'm so excited! I don't know why I'm rude, but it's whatever. First story we're doing is Monika's and Sayori's. It's called Tourist. Begin, yes please. Honestly guys, I don't know what I'm supposed to expect. Nothing. Oh, something. My eyes! I don't think we've seen this screen before. Bake sale, soccer tryouts, music club concerts. Okay everyone, the literature club is starting. I should move my medal. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ugh, I miss debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monika is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monika glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody's into literature enough to pick it over their club interests. I just can't rely on people like it, but why did I choose a reading game and the first thing in the morning? I can't read. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision. But what kind of vision? Monika rests her head on the desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing that she falls asleep. My Shayla.
Hello?
Suddenly a voice causes Monika to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this.
Is this the napping club?
No, this is... Ha ha ha. Just found out the game wasn't picking up the game. Sound, so sorry. Editor, you can fix that, right? You can fix that, right? Just put in some music to fill in the space. No, this is... Monika pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club.
Yay! I thought that we got it wrong for a second.
I'm super sorry. It was like so Jesus. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that.
Don't apologize. I do that all the time.
Oh.
Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody?
Well, about that. This is everybody.
Really? Just you?
But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it.
Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president.
Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications?
Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president.
Now you're just making fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is your name?
Sayori.
Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would be a terrible vice president.
I mean, I'm sure that... Monika tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least?
Well, no. I want to join now.
Really?
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you. Return some, I can't, let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so...
Honestly, how could I possibly say no? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monika, by the way.
Monika! a cool name.
Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up.
But you're smiling.
Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it.
So, what do we do first?
Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with new ideas to recruit club members.
I can do that.
Cool. And I think I need to put up some more thoughts into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission?
My mission is to make everyone happy.
Sorry, I don't know why Sayori's voice is like that, but I've gone way too far to stop doing that voice now. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it.
Hey, do you like bugs?
Oh,
Do you like hugs?
not bugs. I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug, then lets go.
Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides,
Sayori whispers loudly,
hug energy is what keeps me at my best.
hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think I'm gonna work really hard tonight about how to get more people.
Yeah, me too. Will we get a CG for them? Will we get a nice, like, art of them? Like, together? That'd be pretty sick, guys. I would like that. A day passes, and the time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she is the first to arrive to the club room. But she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper.
Sorry I'm late, I'm here.
It's okay, welcome back.
And?
Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's this?
Take my hand. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up at you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. I'll take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland.
Hey, this is really good.
She's really good.
You wrote this, Sayori?
Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of paper.
Huh?
I wasn't ready to share that yet. That's so embarrassing.
Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often?
I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you are.
Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again after a week and again in a week after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that.
Oh, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president.
Haha, I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision a club doing something like that.
Doing what?
You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah! I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about the other person, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can write it. You can when it's a poem, right?
Yeah, I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was by accident.
Me too! I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels like that kind of good.
Jesus!
I felt embarrassed at first, but now it kind of feels like a...
Can I read?
But now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future.
I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together?
My brain stormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster.
Sayori, you're terrible. Anyway, let's look at the tier list. Make cupcakes.
I was hungry, but it's a good idea, isn't it?
Let me think about this one. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes?
You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers?
I'm like kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know?
Wrong kinds?
People will just come for the cupcakes and leave.
Oh, nobody would do that. That would be mean.
But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list, hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it.
Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning, during lunch, in the safety of their home, in the shower, maybe in the bathroom. And we'd tell them to check out the literature club.
Well, the problem with that is like, wouldn't most people be reading books, just be doing it for an assignment or something? How do we know they're reading for fun?
Well, we could ask them, but then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them on the walls. I definitely like to start doing that.
I'm useful.
Damn, guys. Listen. Sayori is being a little bit relatable with how she thinks sometimes. Oof. I just need to think. What would we tell people when we're handing them out? I don't want to be just like, join the literature club. Let's figure out something we can better engage people.
What if you told them about the club activities and stuff?
What club activities? Oh yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club? Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club?
Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club.
What the heck?
Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine.
It's us! Okay, what if I said that we, like, do a group reading and discuss together?
I would probably nap through that.
That's you, Sayori.
Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know?
Ugh, this sucks. Why is this so hard?
Monica, don't be sad.
What do you like about literature, Sayori?
Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. It gives you a chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like, intimate.
Yeah, how do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self.
Be intimate with us.
Okay, that's kind of...
I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh!
Wait, what is it?
I forgot all of my things in the classroom! I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me.
Rushed? But weren't you... never mind. Do you want to go get your stuff then?
Forget it if I don't do it now.
Well, I'll wait for you then.
Okay, it'll only take a second.
Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. So Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No, write your heart out. No, right into your heart. Right in the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame.
Monica!
You startled me.
Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book.
Reading a book?
Let's hurry and recruit her.
Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework?
I could tell she was really into it.
Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way.
This way.
You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to the particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper.
See, in there.
Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this.
You should go inside and talk to her.
Me?
You're the president, and I would probably scare her away.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom.
That was fast.
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
Why? What happened?
Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I just kind of left the flyer on their desk and walked out.
That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it when she wants to, and then she wants to, and then she will join the club.
I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the classroom, Sayori feeling rather accomplished and Monica feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruiting tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this?
Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself.
Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. That's so cute.
I thought it was a little overdramatic.
But
Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment.
You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong.
Yeah, but
would you call yourself a perfectionist?
Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go, and it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it, so I'm just really afraid of it deviating from that vision.
What's the vision?
It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Write the way into your heart.
I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone.
Is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone.
Well, you're the only one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you.
Monica returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods, and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner, and the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Oh! Time to go home?
You tell me. You're the president.
In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow.
Me too.
Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still.
Oh, I can wait.
That's alright. I just want some time alone.
In that case.
Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica.
Good luck.
Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decided it wasn't something she probably needed right now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in, the person who's forced to be perfect. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Become a flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers, as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, 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 you're going to die, and you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the fields I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that is why I've decided I must become the flower. Wolf. What the... Wait, Sayori? Ooh, I just got the chills. Mail? I've Laster. From I've Laster to Untitled Mail Group do not use. Monday, December 9th, 2019. Have a nice weekend. I'm on leave for the rest of the week. Contact Ravi if you need to schedule server time, but I expect my jobs to run for a few days since we've collected so much data this week. How about we arrange a meeting to discuss the results when I return? Metaverse, Enterprise Solutions, Senior Engineer. Mail? I didn't know there was mail. Music. Okay. pictures. Oh, we got Monica and Sayuri. Oh, we got poems. Sorry. Take my hand. I think I read that one. A poem from Sayuri distributed at a special events in the past. Acquire all of Sayuri's other poems. There was once a ladybug. It was so small. It took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. This story wasn't really going anywhere, but I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. The one who clings like a doof onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squash it. If it doesn't bug you, will you stay a while? Woof. Should I do trust part 2 in this episode? Yeah, I will. I'll do trust part 2. And then the next part, understanding, part 1 and 2, I will do in the next episode. Hehehe, I'm so excited. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayuri's poem. Jesus, English. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayuri is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time I didn't think to ask her about her own feelings. So much for this stupid vision. Sayuri enters the club room with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern.
Monica? Is everything okay?
I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend.
Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayuri responds quietly.
What are you talking about?
But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayuri mutters her realization.
I left my folder here.
Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response.
I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me? I don't want that.
But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy.
This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do all this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy, so if you do this, then you're just being selfish.
Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustrations of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayuri isn't ready to share certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I disrespected your privacy.
No, I don't blame you for looking. Shit.
Fuck. What did you say? You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put that aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something?
Promise you what?
Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayuri smiles gently.
I promise if you promise.
Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayuri's smile. I promise.
Me too.
As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry?
But what about recruitments?
It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know?
There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything.
That's fine. I think I just need, like, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems.
Starting isn't so hard. You kind of just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you.
Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good.
It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one, You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad where you can go from one end to another. It's more like a collage where you can find all the things. It's a collage where you can find all the things you want to put in, and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning.
I understand. Yeah, I always get caught up on how it sounds that I forget about what it's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out, you idiot, after she writes it down.
No, keep it.
What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot?
Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want.
But I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down that what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did that exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some time getting used to.
I believe in you.
Thanks. I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monica continues the exercise, jotting her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it, but after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheets of paper begin to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts. Whew. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating.
I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems.
Don't give me too much credit. I have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you, Sayori beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a full new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language.
Yay, let's do it!
Monica and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more and more confident in the club, not simply for their recruiting plan, but for their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly understand it's only a matter of time before they find what matters in the club. Another day passes. Just real quick, I want to talk, if that's alright. What makes me a little bit, like, questioning things in a way is that these side stories, I know it says it's unrelated to the main events of the game, but it's pretty much showing how Sayori and Monica met, right? How they got to know each other and how they became friends. And, like, Monica does deeply care about Sayori, so, like, she right away got like, oh my god, Sayori's going through something. And then in the game, like, she manipulated that and, like, made it harder and harder and harder to where, you know, Sayori did what she did to herself. And then, like, same with Yuri. And I think that these girls all have something mentally not okay, and then the game heightens it, because I think I said during my last Doki Doki video, there was, like, theories about how Monica is like an entity that's being tested on. I also saw, like, while going through the editing stuff, that during under the entities, when, like, restarting the game, there was 4 entities, but one of them was called monitor kernel access, which is mone kernel access ka. So it's like Monica, they've made her sentient, and basically she was driven to madness. Seeming like she didn't want to do that to her friends, but, like, she was also driven to be, like, gone insane, pretty much. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but I just thought it was really interesting that, you know, had it not been for the sentience, she would have been okay with things. But and maybe a little bit jealous, but all of that was heightened to extreme levels. Like, Yuri would never do that to herself. Sayori wouldn't do that to herself. Anyways, another day passes. As usual, Monika is the first one in the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monika and Sayori came up with. If only there was this flyer was... Fuck. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. That's in the song, Write the way into his heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monika and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from the students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monika thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The literature club is truly beginning to take form, but with that, the weight on Monika's shoulders only become heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monika was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself. For real. Monika pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs a pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monika lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monika's canvas. Ugh. Out of spite for herself, Monika presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monika, just move your hand. Monika writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. That's actually so good. I mean, I'm not trying to be a Monika Glazer or anything. I am. But that's actually good. Like, it's very simple, but it really just like... Yeah, anyways. You guys get it. You guys are in the literature club, right? Monika slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. It's just Sayori breathing down her neck.
I'm here.
Hi. Monika hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk.
Bad day?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
You too?
The new flower looks good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable. Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monika's desk. She writes something down and stares at it for a while.
Can I trust you?
Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monika with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monika takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Can I? I got chills. My girls. Oh my god, I'm gonna tear up. My girls. My girls. Sayori.
This is really, really hard for me.
Her voice shakes.
So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like 1,000,000 times better than I.
That's completely not true. I actually am tearing up, holy shit. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. Oh my god.
That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop.
Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday,
I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared.
At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence.
I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these things, kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy.
But that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing.
It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that, because it used to be like that.
Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past.
I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me, and letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone.
Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too?
I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this, but another part of me just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was the right thing for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me.
Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you'd like. My Shaylas! My Shaylas! Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. My Shaylas! My Shaylas! My Shaylas! My Shaylas! Oh my god, my Shaylas! My Shaylas! Through their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything, I'll never judge you. My Shayla. I promise. My Shayla! Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she's never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me and I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now, so she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friends. Monica offers a few words of comfort, which she knows Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori's experiences are ones that don't belong, and Monica can't magically make them go away. I'm crying. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do. You have so much value. To me, and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. My shameless. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monika letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes.
I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others.
Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy.
Thanks. You're the best.
No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods.
It's scary, since it's always so hard to tell people.
Yeah. Well, of course it'll always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find courage for it, I can do my best to help you.
Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would.
Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches.
Wow, that made me tired and hungry.
Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it.
No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one of the things that make me happy.
Monika smiles. My Shaylas!
But I might want to get a snack first.
All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. I'm picturing Yuri, but it's like a really creepy face of Yuri, like staring through the door, like really creepy looking. I don't know why, don't ask. What music? What music are you talking about? Probably one of these, but I'm not gonna bother. Pictures, I need pictures, please. Picture. Oh, my Shaylas. My Shaylas. Well, that was the side story of Monika and Sayori. Well, if you want to see Understanding, press like, subscribe to me, please. Puts hands together. That would mean the world to me. I definitely did shed a couple of tears. I'm not even kidding, I did shed a couple of tears. Wow. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!